Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to achieve a flawless foundation look that can withstand the heat during the summer. Right now it is 90 degrees here. It is hot, it is humid, so this is perfect for days like that. A huge thank you to Shiseido for sponsoring and collaborating with me on today's video. They recently launched their Synchro Skin complexion line, so that's what I'm going to be using in today's video. I've been using it for a little while now and I've been really excited to share this with you and share all of my tips and tricks. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and let's get started. Okay, so I just finished my skincare. I don't have anything on my skin right now. I'm gonna start with some sunscreen. Sunscreen is very important, especially in the summer. You really wanna make sure that you're always protecting your skin. So the first product I'm gonna use is the Shiseido Urban Environment Oil-Free UV Protector. It's broad spectrum and it has an SPF of 42. This one is specifically designed for your face. So I'm gonna shake this up and then pour a little bit into the hands, rubbing it in, and I'm just pressing it in onto the skin. I'm also getting the neck and my chest. And next I'm going to be going into the new Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation. This is oil-free and it has an SPF of 30. The shade that I'm going to be using is 130 Opal. I'm going to put a little bit here on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to be grabbing the Shiseido Diafude Face Duo brush. This is double-ended, so it has the fluffy side here, and then it has this little thing here, which you can actually use on your face. So I'm going to pick this up, and I'm going to start buffing this in on the skin. And then I'm gonna flip it over to the brush side and just do like the finishing touches. This foundation feels very weightless. It's very lightweight. It comes in 30 different shades, so everyone will find a shade for them. It says it can last 24 hours and resist the heat, humidity, motion, so that it can last all day. It's perfect for this time of year. It is super hot here. It's like 90 degrees some days, and even when it's not hot, it's just constantly humid. Going back and forth between this side of the brush and then going back into the brush side to do the finishing touch. And I'm still working with what's on my hand. This color also matches me perfectly. I don't have on a spray tan right now, so this worked out perfect. This brush can also be used with creams, powders, gels, liquids. It's so universal. This is actually my first time using this side of it and I'm really liking it. It's nice because you can build up the coverage too. Like right here I have a breakout that's healing and I can go over and layer with this side and then diffuse it with the brush. Okay, now that that's blended in, we can move on to concealer. I'm gonna be using the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Concealer. I have the shade 102 Fair. I'm gonna take this directly out of the tube and bring it right underneath my eyes like this. I'm also gonna bring a little bit down here where I have a breakout and under my nose. So to blend in this concealer, I'm gonna be using this brush, which has a very long name. I hope I don't butcher it. It is the Hanatsubaki Haki brush. This is 100% synthetic and you can really get into your under eye with the design of it because it has these like curvatures. I'm just blending this in. This concealer is also very lightweight and feels weightless underneath the eyes, very similar to the foundation. And as you can see, I'm just looking up. I'm not even really looking at what I'm doing, and it's just kind of blending the concealer out for me. The shade might be a touch light, but that's okay. I have some bronzer that I can go over this with. And then I'm just gonna kind of like move back and forth to get under the eye, get under the nose. This brush is so unique. I've never tried anything like it. And I'm really liking the concealer. I feel like it just gives like a really natural finish. It's not too like overly full coverage, you know, to where it looks like super fake and like you're wearing makeup. What I love about the concealer and foundation combo is that it just looks very natural on my skin, almost like this just is what my skin looks like. I'm also gonna just bring this over the nose because I got a pink nose today. What is that about? I'm also gonna bring this down my neck. I'm gonna go back into the Diafude brush and I'm gonna be using the Shiseido Synchro Skin Invisible Silk Loose Powder. This does have a matte finish. I'm gonna take this and just apply this on the skin. I especially will focus this just where I get oily, which is my T-zone. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this here and then put it in the cap and just press it in here on my chin. The sides of my nose especially, I get really oily on the sides of my nose. Right here in between the eyebrows, forehead. And then I'm very, very lightly just gonna dust this everywhere else. I don't wanna like pack it on. I just want a little bit everywhere just so that it gives a nice finished look. Especially in the heat and humidity, I just wanna ensure that this is gonna stay all day. I'm gonna use this brush to finish the rest of my face. I'm gonna go into the Shiseido Inner Glow Cheek Powder. This is in Cocoa Dusk number 7. I'm gonna use this to bronze. I'm just gonna bring this here, start at the back and bring it forwards. And these powders are very universal. You can use them for pretty much anything. I could even use this for like eyeshadow if I wanted to. They've got highlighters and blushes all in this type of formula. Bringing it down the neck. I'll probably bring it on my chest too, just so that everything's balancing out together. And I really like this color. It's really good for fair skin. It's not too warm, it's not too cool, and it's also not too dark. It doesn't have like a shimmery finish to it or anything like that. It just looks really, really natural. And now I like to do highlighter first just because I feel like it then peeks out from underneath the blush and looks really, really natural. So I'm gonna be going into the Shiseido Inner Glow Cheek Powder in Inner Light number 1. I have used this one before. They also have one that's a little bit more golden. So if you have more warmth in your skin, you might wanna check out that one. So I'm just gonna take this and apply this right here on the cheekbones and bring it up into the eyebrow. And then I'm also gonna take this right on the nose. And then lastly for blush, I'm gonna be using the Shiseido Inner Glow Cheek Powder in Twilight Hour, which is shade number 2. I'm gonna use the Diafude brush again for this and just put this right here on my cheeks. I said cheeks. Also, with whatever's left over on the brush, I'm just gonna hit up on the forehead just to kind of bring that blush all around very lightly. You don't wanna like blush your whole face, but I just think it looks really natural that way. So this is the foundation up close. As you can see, it just looks really, really natural. It doesn't look like I'm wearing like a glob of foundation. It really blended into my skin really nicely. It's so weightless. Like I keep saying that word, but that's how it feels. It just doesn't really feel like I have anything on my skin. The powder was very smooth and it was very lightweight and just kind of feels like there's nothing on there, which I'm all about, especially when it's 90 degrees. All right, you guys, that completes everything for this tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed hearing my tips and tricks and seeing these products in action. I've been really excited about this line. Thank you again, Shiseido, for sponsoring and collaborating with me on today's video. I always love working with them. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see. I was gonna say summer is slowly creeping away from us. However, I feel like the heat and humidity kind of sticks around in Chicago until like September-ish. So let me know any of your other video requests down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and I will see you in the next one.